A lack of 3D communication on your twin flame journey can lead to a lot of confusion and a lot of frustration. We wonder what's happening. Is it ever going to come back? Are we ever going to be in union? But this is where trusting in the telepathic connection, trusting what you feel on the 5D and what you hear on the 5D is the truth. And also trusting what you see in dreams. Because oftentimes our twin flame can actually answer those questions in our dream state. They can meet us on the astral realm and prove to us that this love is real. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach. I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse, and I also offer twin flame and spiritual guidance. Your twin flame is your mirror soul. So what you feel, they feel as well. What you think, they are thinking. And oftentimes they don't know how to answer you in the 3D. They're not ready for that communication in the 3D because it is overwhelming, especially for the unawakened twin or the less awakened twin, because they are awakening. This space of separation that's helping them to realize the truth in this connection. But for us, the chaser ones, as we'll call ourselves, or the ones that have been awakened a bit longer, we can get a little bit confused. We can question: is this even real? Am I wrong? Do they even care? Because they're not showing it in the 3D, but we have to trust the telepathic connection. Those waves of energy that we feel within our hearts and soul. That's when they communicate. But we need to listen. When we're in this scattered mind phase of frustration, confusion, we're not giving ourselves time to sit and listen. And when we are in silence, and I love this, I go into silence all the time and I can have conversations with my twin then, and I forget sometimes. But then when I do get that clarity, it's just like, oh yes, this is okay. We're moving forward, and it's hard for us to trust that. But if we're continuously worried, if we're continuously in that crazy mind state, we're not giving ourselves time to trust and listen. We're doubting everything. We're fearing everything. We're angry even, wondering, are they ever going to come back? Why aren't they speaking? But they are speaking to you. You're just not listening because they're speaking to you through the mind. And I love that telepathic connection. It really does bring reassurance. And it's something that we need to hone in on better, because that 5D connection is always there. Your twin and you are never separate. This is a lie. Separation is an illusion. It really is. You are always, always connected. And I love that feeling as well. When you're in silence, you can actually feel their energy around you. You can feel that love. I liken it to ecstasy. A feeling of ecstasy rushing through your body. That's that beautiful feeling. That sexual energy comes up as well in that Kundalini rising. It's beautiful. But sometimes we often dream of our twin flame as well, and we meet them on the astral realm. So we have to understand this, that our souls are constantly connected, doing that inner work together in the 5D. And oftentimes we can have very, very vivid dreams about our twin flame. And these are usually shared dreams. But what I love, and what is so magical, is sometimes your twin answers your questions through your dreams. This I love. I'll describe a couple for me. I've noticed through some of my vivid dreams with my twin, he opens up to me. He's vulnerable with me, whereas in the 3D he's scared to do that. And it's kind of reassuring, because it's like he's telling you, I'm ready to open up, or I will be soon. And other kind of energy I got in dreams is like, he said to me, I didn't see this connection for what it was, but I see it now. And lately there was one that was like, I didn't hear you before, but I'm starting to hear you now. And one especially, actually very recent, is I plan on setting some boundaries. And it's like, part of me is kind of like, what if I don't? What if I fail at setting these boundaries again? Self-respect boundaries. And in the dream, I was going back on my boundary, and he was actually saying, no, we'll do this. We have to do this. This is the right thing to do. So it's like he hears everything I tell him on the 5D, And he answers me in those dreams. And actually, there was another, when we were in communication, anything I actually spoke with him on the 5D, he would answer me in the 3D. So, when we have doubts and fears about this connection, it's very easy to kind of concentrate on what's happening or what's not happening in the 3D. And this makes us spiral. And it makes us question, is this real? But the spiritual side of it is so profound that you can't doubt it. You know what I mean? I know our ego mind comes in and we spiral and we freak out and we're like, oh my God, but this stuff is happening in the 3D, or this stuff is not happening in the 3D. How can this be true? But when you actually connect on the 5D and remember those dreams, or remember vivid, astral liaisons when you're actually sexually connected, these are profound. You've never had these experiences with other people. That's your proof. That's the universe, your soul even, telling you this is real. And we're creatures of habit. It's like, I need to see it to believe it. But no, you need to believe it in order to see it. And we get this one glimpse at this meme that goes around. You ask the universe for a sign, and then you're like, yeah, okay, I want a sign of your sign. You know what I mean? It's like they've given you all the signs. His name pops up everywhere. You're getting those repeating numbers. He's coming to you in dreams. He's answering you questions on the 5G, and you're like, I need a sign of your sign. It's like, come on, you're getting signs slapped into your face, and you're still going, yeah, but come on, guys. I'm the same. And the name comes up in so many random places. Even his full name has come up in random places. Do you know what I mean? Not just his first name. Sometimes it'll be his first name, sometimes it'll be his second name. But like lately, I actually saw his full name somewhere. I got lost as well. I actually needed to get directions to go somewhere. I got lost and I saw his full name. I was like, oh my God. And then I was still going, yeah, but come on, you know what I mean? We're suckers of fucking, not believing what we're feeling. We want to see it in real life. That is real life. We're forgetting that the spiritual side is reality. You know what I mean? The 3D side is false. So we need to start remembering that. These signs are here for a reason. We're being shown that we're on the right path. But yeah, we're still going, yeah, but show me something else. Show me another sign. Show me this. And we're reaching out for fucking tarot readings and stuff like that to try and confirm stuff. It's being confirmed within your soul. The universe is slapping you with fucking signs and numbers and angel blessings all the time. And you're still going, yeah, but. So this is actually a sign of what we still need to heal. When we're still doubting and when we're still fearing the connection, that's down to your own worthiness wound. This is for me anyway. Because, I'm going through that motion at the moment. My own worthiness wound was re-triggered over the last couple of weeks. And I think it's collective energy as well. So I think we're all kind of going through this. So it's bringing up bouts of doubt. Sorry. But, and literally, it's like, 1 minute you're feeling that, 1 minute you're feeling so strongly, and I write poetry, when I'm feeling that connection with my twin flame. So, I'd be flat out writing poetry and I'd be in that moment of, yes, this is real. And then a few minutes later, I'm like, yeah, but. And it's just like, come on. Why can't we be in that energy of 5D all the time? Why does that 3D chatter come back in? And that's proof that we still have stuff to heal. What part of you still needs to be healed? Why are we still doubting? And that's unworthiness. It really is. I definitely think that's the collective for all of us right now, is that we still feel like we're not good enough. We still feel like we should be chosen. We need to choose ourselves. We really do. How can we, and this is stuff that came up for me as well. So how do we expect our twin, this is mirrored energy, so what we do and feel, they're going to be mirroring that back. So if we don't choose ourselves, they're not going to choose themselves, and then that means they can't choose each other, can't choose this love. But if I have a lot of self-forgiveness I'm working on as well, around my unworthiness. But if I can't forgive myself, that means I can't forgive my twin. And if I can't forgive my twin, I can't forgive myself, and vice versa. So then there's that disconnect there. Do you know what I mean? And if I don't believe in him, I don't believe in myself. And if I don't believe in myself, I don't believe in him. But it all stems back to me believing in myself first. because I can't fix believing in him or forgiving him or trusting him unless I trust myself, believe myself, and forgive myself first. So that's what we need to work on. You need to ask yourself, why is this unworthiness coming up? Why am I being so hard on myself? Because when we're hard on our twin, we're actually hard on ourselves. So this is why the 5D connection can really help us to understand that. Help us to reassure us in times of doubt. Understand that what we're feeling is real. It really is. But how do we overcome that doubt? We go within. We forgive ourselves. We heal our unworthiness. We choose ourselves. Because we cannot expect our twin to choose us unless we choose ourselves. And this is why it's so, so important. We have to believe what we're feeling and seeing. And in those dreams, and I think I love, what I love about my twin as well is when I'm going through really, really, really intense emotions. Like I went through my jealousy wound at one stage, and it was really bad. You know what I mean? I was fearing that he was going to choose somebody else over me. And I was in hysterics. You know, I cried myself to sleep that night. It was really painful. But that night, he came to me all night in my dreams. It was the whole night. It was continuous the whole night. And I noticed that as well. Anytime I've gone through really low energy, he has come to me that night in my dreams. And it's the whole night. You know, I could wake up, and I do wake up a few times in the night. And he actually comes to me over and over again to reassure me. And that's when I've had those really profound dreams of him, where he's answered my questions in those dreams. And it's like he's there to say, listen, girl, don't be upset. You know, I'm here. I'm doing the work. I'm hearing what you're saying. I can feel what you're saying. And I promise you, we'll get there. So, you know, check your dreams for messages, because those messages are there. They might not be communicating in the 3D, but they are communicating with you telepathically. They're reassuring you telepathically. They're reassuring you through dreams. So this is any kind of repeating dreams. You're going to be having continuous dreams about your twin anyway. And this will reassure you that this is the real connection. Do you know? So just trust that. Trust that they are doing the work. Trust that they are doing their best they can to reach you on that 5D level. You just need to start healing those parts of yourself so that you can hear them. So that you can hear them speak. And time in silence, oh my God, I love silence. I used to hate silence, but I love silence now. Love it. So like being in silence can actually help you work on what's going through your mind and you know, the stuff that you need to heal. But it can also help you connect with them. You know what I mean? And give it a few minutes, you know, and then you can start feeling that high vibrational energy. Trust in what you feel. And that's all I can say is trust the 5D spiritual side of this. Trust that they're coming to you in dreams. Trust that they're speaking to you telepathically, and trust that they are communicating, just not the way you want it right now. But this is all to do with what we need to heal. And then we can trust in that. And once we actually trust ourselves, we can trust them, forgive ourselves. It's all interconnected. This will actually come back into harmonious union. So trust in that. You are getting the answers you're seeking. You just need to be quiet and listen. So thank you so much for listening today. And I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. And if you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a discovery call today, and I'd love nothing more than to help you on your path.